wait. Before you pull in, before you walk through that door, before you make that call, before you enter that space, 2 minutes. That's all this takes. And it changes how the whole thing lands. Feel your feet first. Press them down. Floor, ground, earth. Let the body know we are still here. We haven't left yet. Now unclench the jaw. Whatever is coming, the jaw is not the place it gets handled. Drop the shoulders. If they're already rising toward the ears, let them come back down. The contact hasn't started yet. The body doesn't need to brace before anything has happened. Take one breath in and out longer. Again. In. Out longer. One more. In. And out. Good. Now check. What do you want to bring in with you? Not what they want. Not what they expect. Not what you're afraid of. What do you want? Steady ground. Clear words. Room to think. Permission to leave if you need to. That is yours to decide before the contact starts. Now put one hand on your chest. Press. Feel your own edges. This body is yours. This center is yours. This presence is yours. Whatever happens in the next space, you still belong to yourself. Say inside, I enter whole. Their urgency is not my command. Their access is not my obligation. Again, I enter whole. Now roll the shoulders once. Let them settle. Feel your feet again. The body you enter with becomes the conversation you have. So enter regulated. Enter centered. Enter present. Not armored. Not shut down. Not ready for war. Just steady. Whole first. Then contact. Take one more breath. In and out. Say, I know where my center is. I do not have to lose it to be present. I can stay with myself while I am with them. Now go.
Now the body is steadied. The breath is longer. The shoulders have dropped. The center is located. Let me tell you what you are actually doing here. You are not preparing for battle. You are remembering sovereignty. There is a difference. Battle assumes threat. Sovereignty assumes presence. Battle is about winning. Sovereignty is about remaining whole, regardless of outcome. The contact ahead may be difficult. It may carry old patterns. It may activate old fears. It may ask more of you than it deserves. But here is the law. You do not have to leave yourself to enter any room. You do not have to abandon your center to be present with another. You do not have to become small, reactive, or lost just because the space is charged. That is not connection. That is self-abandonment. So let us get the order right. Avoidance leaves the self before contact begins. Sovereignty arrives fully and decides what will be permitted to touch the throne. You can be present and still protected. You can listen and still hold your ground. You can care and still keep your center. These are not contradictions. These are the marks of a traveler who has learned the cost of spilling themselves into every encounter. So say this before you go in. Their urgency is not my command. Their access is not my obligation. I can be present without being consumed. Again, their urgency is not my command. Their access is not my obligation. I can be present without being consumed. Now one more truth. You do not have to stay if the cost is too high. You do not have to perform presence if your ground is slipping. You have permission to leave, step back, pause, recalibrate. That is not weakness. That is wisdom. The traveler who knows when to rest is the traveler who lasts. So carry this into the space. I arrive whole. I stay with myself. I decide what touches my center. And if the ground shifts, I know the way back to myself. Now go.